Okay. State your name and your organization.
My name is Osvaldo Bruzique. My organization is ASE, the American Society of Civil Engineers.
Okay, and what activities do you guys undertake?
We have two main competitions that we focus on throughout the year. The first one is the steel bridge competition, in which we design, construct, and fabricate a steel bridge. We actually went to competition this year, and we got first place in the state of Texas. From there, we went ahead and we went to national competition, where we competed against schools like MIT, Georgia Tech, Caltech, all these big name schools, and we were able to place 22nd overall in the nation. Our second competition is the concrete canoe, and where we design the concrete mix for a canoe, and then we actually go and race it somewhere in Texas first, and then if we can get to national competition, that's usually great. We also do a lot of volunteer activity. One of our main projects that we do is Fall Fest, in which we go to the Reynolds House. The Reynolds House is a shelter for battered women and children, and essentially what we do that day, we take the kids, we play games with them, we have little events going on so that the parents and everybody can take a break, especially since it's usually low-income families that are there. Aside from that, we're also participating in a new competition this year. It's called Construction, where we have to design a structure made out of non-perishable foods or cans. Design a structure, compete, and afterwards all those cans and all that food is donated to the Salvation Army and to homeless shelters.
And what was your overall experience in these competitions like?
Alright, for the steel bridge, I was actually really excited the fact that we won the Texas competition because, we went against UT Austin, Texas A&M, Texas Tech, we got first place. Everybody doesn't think that great about UTEP. And the fact that we actually got to compete against schools like MIT where, people think they're super prestigious and, they're amazing schools, UTEP was there. So I felt really good that we were putting ourselves on the map.
And what about when you go to the shelter for battered women and children?
That one, it's always a nice opportunity to try to help out the community. We do try to emphasize a lot of community service in our organization in order to go to these competitions. My experience there, it's really nice to see all the children, happy running around. We play soccer with them and stuff like that. It's nice to see the parents taking a break from all that. I'm sure they have all these pressures in their life, especially since it's usually low-income families and all that stuff.
And how often do you guys meet?
We have general monthly meetings. Tentatively, our first general meeting will be September 8th, Thursday, which is next week, at 6:30 p.m., where we will have one guest speaker and free food for anybody who's looking to come. Right. Also, for our steel bridge and canoe meetings, which are usually our main competitions, we do meet weekly. The steel bridge meets every Friday at noon in the engineering annex in one of the offices up there. I think it's room 8227. And the concrete canoe, since the rules haven't come out yet, we still haven't decided on a meeting time.
What speakers have you had before?
Before, this is actually something new that we're starting up. We have had some speakers, not something that's really organized. We've had some professional members from the ASE chapter come. Dr. Oy, who's actually Dr. Oy's son, right? A younger version of Dr. Oy. He's come and he's spoken about some opportunities here. And we also do try to go to the professional chapter meetings as well.
Okay, and what else can you tell me?
Alright, I can tell you that being involved in an organization is the best way to land a job, if that's what your goal is, right? ASE is going to offer you hands-on experience and networking experience. Usually when you go get a job, people are going to ask you three main things. What's your leadership experience? What's your teammate experience? And what are your communication skills? Right? You can get all those here. Everybody's been telling you this, and it's true. If you have a 4.0 but you're not active, you're not going to, maybe some places will hire you, but it's going to be very difficult to compete against somebody who has those other skills, right? people want someone that's well-rounded, someone that will act. So they look for those experiences, and you can get those through ASC.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time.